Hello, hello, hello. So today, my ex-husband called me. Today we would have been married 35 years. 35 years. We got married on January 13th, 1990. And it just seemed like yesterday. Because today I'm 54, he's 56. And he just called me to let me know he was thinking about me. Yes. And I told him I was thinking about him too, which I didn't call, but I was thinking, wow. Because I was just talking to my girlfriend from D.C. yesterday, and me and her got in a deep discussion because me and her got divorced around the same time. And apparently it was some infidelity in her relationship, and she was saying she wasn't staying with no man cheating on her and all that. And I said, well, I'm not saying a woman should stay with her husband if he's cheating or leave. All I'm saying is people go through ups and downs. Now, 20, 25, 35 years later, I don't even remember what we was arguing about. But I done left my home, and at the time when we bought the house in 1995. He paid the house off last year. So he paid the house off in 25 years. Our mortgage was only $250 a month. I must have been crazy. And he said that to Dad. The house is paid for. And I'm like, okay. And she asked me if I had a chance to do it all again, would I have did it? And I would say yes. Now that I'm older, I would have stayed with my husband, and I would have let that season run its course, and I would have paid more attention to myself, eating right, working out. At the time I had my own business. I probably would have focused more on me. But when you're going through it, you got the kids pulling at you, your career pulling at you, your husband pulling at you in certain directions. It was just a bad time. But now that I look back, 20 years later, it was just a season. I don't even remember what we was arguing about. But it was bad because we were separated. He had left the house, and I don't know. But then again, I don't know. Maybe he was going through something. Maybe he was going through drugs. Maybe he was going through a mental breakdown. Maybe he went through something. No. But he never told me. He still hasn't told me what happened on his part, which my part, I left. But he never told me, well, I was going through this or something happened with that. I don't know. I really don't. He never said. Maybe one day he'll let me know what happened. Because I did ask him, and he went from that to he heard I was messing with the man across the street, which I wasn't messing with no man across the street, because the man across the street was married and his wife was real nice. So I don't know. But he never said what happened, why he left the house, or what we was going through. We never talked about it. But I think he might have been going through a depression or something. But he never said, so I don't know. I don't know if he didn't really drink, but it just was something going on. And I didn't stay around. I didn't stay around to see what was going on. Because I was doing my thing. That's why I was telling my girlfriend, because she was, men cheat. But I'm like, women cheat too. Women cheat. I cheated. Because he was going off doing his thing, and I was going off doing my thing. And he really didn't bother me. That's what I'm saying. He didn't bother me or harass me or argue with me. Never argue with me. Or we argued, fight a little bit, but it just was a bad period. But now when I look back, I would have concentrated more on getting myself together and doing what I needed to do, taking care of the kids. And if I had extra money to move, instead of moving and leaving my house, I would have just bought a separate house somewhere, preferably Memphis, because the houses were so cheap. So cheap. The houses were so cheap. The houses were so cheap. Yeah, the houses were so cheap. I could have, because I saved like $10,000 to move there. So I could have just bought a house and just had a vacation home and still kept my home. So when we did have outings or he act crazy, I could have just went to Memphis on vacation in the summer and still kept my house. But I left everything. I just left. I was through. Yeah. So if you're going through a divorce or wanting a divorce, think twice. Because whatever you're arguing about, it's just for a season. Just like this winter, like right now it's real cold. You see I got this big old jacket on, got my wig on, keep my hair warm. Soon enough the sun is going to come out and everybody going to be walking around with their backs out, with their flip-flops on, with the tops down. Everybody out here got them Jeeps. I'm thinking about getting a Jeep. I want a Jeep, but something told me just be still. But yeah, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't have left my husband. I wouldn't have left my house. And I would have be still, let it run its course. You know, like I was telling my girlfriend, it's like a pimple. But when you got that pimple on your face, you can't think about nothing. It's just that pimple and it hurts. And you want it popped. You want it gone. You do everything you have to do. You put toothpaste on it. Sometimes you just go ahead and pop it. But it's like a pimple. Whatever I was going through was like a pimple. I just wanted it over with. I just wanted it over and done with. It hurts. I want it over and done with. But the pimple, eventually, you stop eating chocolate or drinking the sodas or whatever you was doing, and the pimple goes away. And if you don't pop it and you just let it run its course, it goes away, and put Neosporin on it or whatever, and the scar goes away. And that's how marriage is. But like I said, my girlfriend, she was married. If I was married, I think she said she was married 18. She would have been married 18 years. And we got in a heated discussion yesterday because one of our other girlfriends from high school, her husband apparently made a baby on her. And she's all on Facebook every day, venting about this husband having a baby on her and this and that. So I was just telling my girlfriend, because she was telling me about it, which I do see my classmate on there talking about it. And we just both said we'll pray for her. Because I'm telling you, when you're going through it, you can't think straight. Now, again, that's her husband. If she wouldn't have told us what was going on, we would never know. Now, my aunt and uncle, they've been married 50, 60 years, and he made a baby. But my aunt didn't leave her house. Them old ladies got game. They'll tell you in a minute. I remember I had a client, and her husband made a baby. And my client said she can have all the babies she want by him. She said all she getting is the Peter. She said that's all she getting. She ain't getting nothing else. She said she ain't getting my house. She ain't getting no Social Security check. And she ain't getting none of his money because he paid all the bills now. So she can have all the babies she want. It's true. So do I think you should leave your husband because he make a baby? No. And not only that, they church people. I was like, they don't know about Abraham and Sarah? And Hagar? Sarah said that woman, her son, gotta go. So women up and leaving, oh, he made a baby, he cheated. And that's another thing. Women, we talk all day about men cheating. Cheat. We cheat, women cheat, women cheat, women cheat, women cheat. I had one client, she said her middle daughter wasn't her husband's. And her husband never asked and she never told. But she knew, her husband knew that they had a time where he had left and they were separated, or they wasn't seeing eye to eye, and she slept with one of his friends. And after her husband died, she regretted. But the kids was probably old, 30s in their 40s, maybe 50. She was an older lady. She probably was in her 70s when she was telling me this story. So the daughter must have been about 50, 40 or 50. But her husband died. They'd been married 50 years. And the middle daughter wasn't his. And she said he never said nothing. She never said nothing. And he raised the daughter as his own. So them old people used to do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just that women today, we have our own money. And we say, oh, I ain't got to put up with that. I'm not putting up with this. And I'm not putting up with that. But at the end of the day, it's just for a season. But I asked, and on my videos I asked, even though you keep talking about the man cheating, what were in the dynamic, or you and him not connecting, that he got time to cheat? Now, when you get a husband, he's not a Ken doll. He's not a Ken doll. So you gotta tend to him. I know some married couples say they have agreed not to be past 3 days. No more than 3 days without sex. That's the rule. But if you're a career woman and you, like that Eva Martinez, she's traveling and this and that, traveling to Europe and doing the fashion shows and all that, and you leaving your husband for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, and he not having sex with nobody. So you have to make up your mind. You want to be married or you want to be career. Now, if you want it all, you got to have some kind of, okay, well, I'm going to tend to my husband at some point. Eddie Murphy Roll, he said, if your husband's a millionaire, your one job is to have sex with your husband. But he didn't say have sex. He said F-U-C-K. He said your one job is to F your husband. But like I was trying to explain to my girlfriend, women today, we so torn in between career, family. And I know I didn't tend to my husband like I should, because I was trying to run a business and do this and do that. So my husband wasn't my main priority. Like if you are, which my daughters, both of them don't work, and their husbands don't want them to work, because they got small kids. So even if you take the 5 years that the kids is little and don't work and tend to your husband and your kids, till at least until the kids can get in school full time. Because them husbands, when they come home from work, they want to do it. And if you done worked all day at work and slaved, and might not want to do it every night. But he know if you ain't worked all day, all you had to do is do the dishes, maybe run around with the kids crazy. He know you still got a little bit of oomph left in you. So, but then my girlfriend, she was going on and on and on. Oh, so you're saying that a woman shouldn't have a career? And I'm saying, if you want a husband, and you have the opportunity to stay home with your husband and kids when they're little. Some women don't even have no kids and don't work. That lady married to medicine. That married to medicine. Kwame husband, new wife. I don't even think she worked. She don't have to work. He's a doctor. He already done told her, I'll take care of all the bills. I just want you to be home and help me try to make a baby, which I don't think they made a baby yet. I don't know about all that. But she don't have to work. She don't have to. I think she choose to, but women today, they have so many more options. But the sad part is they want a husband, but they still haven't figured out how to balance that husband and the career and the kids. Something gotta give, which most men are understanding. You know, they'll try to work with you, but some men will let you know, I want my wife to stay home. I don't want her to work. But with the black women, I'ma say it, the black women, we feel like we gotta do it all. Now, these women that's married to these, like that, what's that guy, Michael Jordan, that woman don't have to work. Her one job is to follow him around and be in the pictures with him. That girl that Kanye is with, her one job is to be there when he need her. She don't have no other thing to do right now. And it's only for a season. Because after a while, you know, you pick up little things you like to do, but you got to make sure you're home at night with that husband to do. But you can't be trying, I tell my daughter, you can't be trying to run the world. And my girl, oh, you telling your daughters that their husband could cheat? No, I didn't tell them that. I tell them, take care of yourself. My one daughter, she's 16. She's about 28. But she works out, do Pilates. She's still taking college courses. And my other daughters, they all got big booties and little waists. They look cute. I just say, enjoy your husband. It's just for a season. Don't spend all your time arguing and fussing and complaining, because you can't take them years back. And my ex-husband called me today. But you know, he never asked me to come. Well, yes, he did. He asked me to come visit for Christmas. But he's never said, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that, I want you to move back in with me. He's never said that. But I asked him before, which he had a stroke. He had a stroke about 2 years ago. He's learning to walk again. And I asked him before he got sick, because before I decided to move out here, I said, I work where, you know, in this vicinity where you live at, you want me to move back with you? Because at that time he was breathing hard. He picked up a lot of weight. I know he probably don't eat really good. And he's like, no. But when I first left, my initial leaving, I thought he could move where we was at and we could start all over again. And it would be just us. But he didn't want to leave his family. He didn't want to leave his friends. Yeah, but he called me today. I pray to God that I learn how to forgive and forget. And if I had to go take care of him, I would. And it's so funny because I had a client, which I don't know if he got a girlfriend or not, but he did call me today. But she said that her husband died, but before he died, she had to take care of him. They were still married, and he had left her and was living with a woman or something. And she took care of the woman and the husband till they died. And I said, if something really, really happened and I had to go take care of him, I would. Yeah, I would. Maybe I should call. I'll have to call and let him know that. Yeah, something happened, I would. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's my kid's father, and they still talk to him. But anyway, please like and subscribe. Thank you for listening to my story about life after divorce. If you think you're lonely now, would I have left? I would say no. I wouldn't have left. I would have put more energy into losing weight, eating right, raising the kids, traveling, because my husband never asked me for no money. I had my own money. I had my own money to do what I want with it. But and he bought us a house. And a lot of time, I think them old people that still married 50, 60, 70 years, I think they just don't leave because of the house. Because think, you leave your house, you got to start all over again. And now rent is $2,000, $1,000 a month. Then that means you got to go get a job. You got to hustle. And you want a decent car. Car payment's $500. Where if it's two of y'all, even if you just got somebody's paying half, at least they paying half. But when you're on your own, it's a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother ball game. Whole nother ball game. Well, I didn't share with you. So, and this video is just for somebody, some young lady out there think about leaving your husband. You think the grass is greener on the other side. You need to find yourself. Or like my girlfriend said, he was cheating, he's doing this and that. All that's just for see. And them men, them old women didn't leave their houses. They don't care if the husband doing crazy. But now we leave because we got our own money. But the relationships, in my opinion, they don't be the same. You just don't up and meet nobody. You don't. Maybe you do. Tell me. Have you up and just met somebody after you got a divorce? Was it easy? Did you just leave one husband and walk into another? And then I had one cousin. She been married 4 times. And the first husband, he got killed in an auto accident. Second husband, she married him, divorced him. Then she married another one, divorced him. Then she finally married this 4th one. This older guy, he was a preacher. He had a big old mega church. And that was weird because my other cousin, may she rest in peace, she said that she was fooling around with why his wife was living. But that's another story for another day. So because 6 months after his wife died, him and her, they took a trip to the Bahamas or something. Then next you know, they was married and she was the first lady of the church. And they was married for 10, 15 years and he died. So still at the end of the day, he died. So if you get a husband, love and cherish and honor him, because even after your husband died, you still want, I hear these old women, their husband died, some of them still want somebody. I got a girlfriend, she's 65. She be wanting to go to a club. Ma'am, I don't go to no club. She want me to go to Blue Oyster or something for her birthday. I don't want to be meeting nobody at no Blue Oyster. But if you have a husband, if you're going through this bad season, I mean, it could be bad. It's just for a season. Concentrate on yourself, your health, getting your dental, just getting your dental work done is enough. Taking time to fix yourself up. My daughter, they be getting themselves together. Don't be worrying about their husband. Sometimes when you don't pay them men no mind, they be calling you, what you doing? That's what I told my girlfriend. I said, if you wrapped up in your husband, I need, your husband should make you happy. No, your husband should make you happy. You should be happy. As a person, your husband make you happier. Because if your husband die, or he cheats, or you leave, or die, you can't base your, just like your kids, you can't base your happiness on having kids. Oh, if I could just have a baby, I'm gonna be happy. Child, you taking care of that baby and they pooping and peeing and waking up middle of the night. You be like, somebody come get this baby. They be cute at first, but then they terrible twos. You don't divorce your kids, and sometimes you hate your kids. Just slap them, especially when they become teenagers. They be talking back or acting stupid. Just want to punch them. One day I grabbed my daughter by her eyelashes. She was 16, feeling herself. I got in her face and I grabbed her by her eyelashes. I couldn't divorce her, couldn't leave her. But the husband, the devil, he set it up where you can leave that husband, leave him in a minute. Yeah, think twice. Think twice. And even with the lady, my girlfriend from school that's going through with her husband, oh, put that energy in yourself. Put the energy in yourself. And if you want a divorce, go ahead and get a divorce. That's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's your business. But just know, whatever ails you, if you don't resolve it, you can't even meet nobody else because you still got that whatever ails you. And anybody that's been married and you divorced, let me know, did you up and just meet somebody new? Let me know. Write it in the comments. Because maybe I'm wrong. I'm just telling you my version of the story. Just take yourself. Stop. Oh, if he didn't do this, if he didn't do that. Take all the energy and put in yourself. If you don't do no more, just get dental work done. Work out. Go for walks. Go on trips. If you got your own money, go on trips. Leave him there acting stupid. He'll get tired. He'll be coming to look for you. But if you can, if you have a husband, you got 10 to him. You got 10 to him. Yeah, you can't just be up and leaving them there like they're a Ken doll. Then you're going to set them over in the corner and they'll be back when you get there. Because somebody else is going to scoop them out. So if you have a husband, you got to tend to him. You got to tend to him. Not saying you got to slave over him, but you got to be, in your feminine energy. Hey, baby, you all right today? How you doing? You can't just be hanging out with your girlfriends and this and that. You gotta make sure your husband's okay. Make sure your husband's okay. Yeah. I know the difference. Because like I said, when I had my business, I was tending them how to make that money. But now I'm older, I wish I would have balanced it a little bit better. Yeah. All right. Well, it's going on. I did my 11 minutes. And like I said, I'm not saying that you should stay in an abusive relationship. Matter of fact, if he hit you, the first time he hit you, you need to knock him the fuck out. The heck out the first time. First time he hit you, I know me and my husband got in an argument one time when we first got married. I didn't hit him, but I got a plate. We had the glass plates. He got to act crazy. I start pulling them plates out of the cabinet and throwing them against the wall. Glasses, bam! I'm 5'3", he's 6'3". I got to throwing them glasses, pow! Got that glass in my hand. Come on here, I'll stab you. I got that from my grandma. My grandma said, if he bigger than you get something, you bust him upside his head. After that, my husband never, ever, ever act like he wanted to hit me. He never hit me, poor thing. I don't know why I was so great. But I would hit him if he come in drunk or something. He never come in drunk after that. One time he come in drunk, we got divorced. I tried to throw him, push him down the steps. He was so drunk. And now I can laugh about it. But yeah, when we first got married, he acted like he wanted to fight. And I took that plate, and I was taking plates, glasses, slamming. He never messed with me no more. So don't sit up there and let nobody hit you. The first time he hit you, I still got one. One of them iron skillets. Bust him upside his head. Act like you crazy. Act like you crazy. Yeah. He don't know that you're not crazy, but you just gotta, what, nigga, you wanna hit me? Oh, you act crazy. Start throwing stuff. He'll never mess with you again. You ain't gotta sit there. One time I was a manager at a salon, and this girl, oh, my husband beat me. Did you beat him back? She said, oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, he hit you the first time you hit him back. Wait till you go to sleep, get a black frying pan and bust him upside his head. Now, if he ain't hit you, don't you be hitting on him. But I'm just saying, if he be hitting on you, you don't gotta, pack up. My girl, I got another girlfriend. She said her boyfriend was hitting on me. She was bigger than him, so I don't know how she let him get away with that. And she said, oh, he used to hit me. I said, did you hit him back? My grandmama is mean to my granddaddy. And he never went nowhere. So maybe that's the science too. Be mean to him. No, don't be mean to him. But yeah, I'm not saying stay, but if you can work it out, the years go right on by. And you see them old people that married 50 and 60 years, they used to argue, they used to fight, and just nobody left. And then the years just went by. Next thing you know, the kids is graduating from high school and the two of you still there. And you just have to learn to get along. Learn to get along. And you start appreciating each other, the fact that no matter how hard things got, you stayed and worked it out. All right, have a good day. Please like and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts, because maybe you got a divorce. Maybe you was fortunate enough to jump back out there and find another husband or wife. Let me know. All right, have a good day. Good night.